Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Technically T here, and today I'm bringing you another case review for the Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus. And today what we have is the Tech21 Evo check case for the S8 Plus. And once again, shout out to Tech21 for dropping me a couple of these cases for review. So let's take a look at the packaging. Now, if you've already know, Tech21 has excellent packaging when it comes to their cases. Very nice and premium. Up to 10-foot drop protection. Sorry for that camera shake right there. 10-foot drop protection. You can pause the video and actually read it for yourself. Look at the details of the case, but I think most of you guys are here for one reason, and to see how the case actually fits on the phone, not look at the packaging. So let's go ahead and slide it out. Like I said, very excellent packaging with Tech21. Now, I'm sure if you're not seeing the other Tech21 cases, guys, this is basically some little general information, not much to read there. Let's go ahead and jump straight to the case. So on the right side, guys, we do have a slightly raised power button there. Flip it over on the bottom, we have a cutout for your microphone, your speakers, USB Type-C port, and your 3.5mm headphone adapter. On the left side, we have your raised volume up, volume down, cutout for your dedicated Bixby button. On the top, completely closed with the cutout for your microphone there. And you flip it over on the back, you have a cutout for your camera and your sensors there with some Tech21 branding here on the bottom. Now, the back of this case is a very high gloss, shiny type TPU material. The case is a little flexible with the sides offering a little bit, more rigid protection there. So let's go ahead and pop it on the phone, see how it actually fits. Button the side first as always and pop it on. Very, very nice case, I can already tell. So let's take a look around the case when it's on the phone. On the right side, we do have that tactile, nice press, kind of stiff, but once again, this might be something that will break in over time. But the power button does work. It doesn't require that much hard of a press. Flip over on the bottom. Your cutouts are spot on there. Really no complaints there. Seem like a little lift, a little deformed type of thing going over the case right here, but maybe not. Maybe just the way the camera is picking it up. Flip it over on the left side. We have those volume up and down. Very nice tactile, guys. Works great. Not a problem there. And your dedicated Bixby button works great as well. Turn that back off before I start getting a whole bunch of mess pop up. On the top, you have that cutout for that microphone, and flip it over in the back, you have your cutout for your camera and your sensors all spot on there. Now, next, let's take a look at the lay on the table protection. Now, the lay on the table protection for this has a nice slope here and a nice slope there. As you already know, Tech21 definitely guarantees up their cases from drop protection up to 10 feet. So I think you'll be good. And if you were to drop it on his face, you should be good in case that actually occurred. And even on the sides here, guys, you do have a slight raised lip on the sides as well. So I think you'll be good 360 if you were, to drop this case on a flat surface, of course. I think you'll be good in that category. Next, let's take a look at how the case actually fits on the phone. And this case actually fits super tight. Once this case is on, guys, it is tight. Not much, going on with, flexing or anything on the side. The weakest part maybe will be down here. As you can see, it flexes a little bit by the, the charger port, but not too bad. The volume button is very stiff, but the flex is a little bit too much more for my liking down here at the bottom, but that's not pretty much a big deal. I mean, it's still pretty stiff and it bounces right back into place, and I don't feel like, that material will loosen up over time. But overall, guys, everything else is very stiff on this case. No complaints at all. The case has a very, very nice premium fit. Now, let's take a look at how it feels in the hand. Now, even though this case is a shiny type material, it actually feels very good in hand. Maybe maybe a little bit slick just due to the material that's made out of, a very shiny TPU plastic. It may be a little slick, but to me, holding it in hand, guys, it doesn't feel slick at all. It feels like it's pretty solid, feels like it's not going to drop out of your hand, and also remains fairly thin when looking at the case. So this is a very sleek case. If you do like a shiny type case, you can kind of see the Samsung logo, here on the back. Looks very good on, the midnight black S8 Plus. So very solid case from Tech21, and this is the Evo check case. Now, on the website, I think it does come in a few different colors. You have a pink, you have a blue, you have a black, and a completely clear case. Now, this case will run you $39.95 on Tech21's website, so keep that in consideration you know, when you're comparing against other $40 cases. And if you feel like the $40 case, the price tag is too steep. To me, I feel like it's okay. It's an okay price tag, 40 bucks. You do get a solid case, but just keep in mind, guys, there are a lot of cases out there for a little cheaper price range that can give you a nice protection. But this does guarantee you up to 10 feet of drop protection, so that sometimes you're paying for a peace of mind alone. But as always, guys, I will drop the link to this product down in the description. And as always, give this video a huge thumbs up if you like it, comment, subscribe, and I will see you on the next video. Later.